my room, I'll give you a room tour, and I'll give you the intro, and then I'll go around on the DVD and VHS side and give you an idea of what I have in here. Because I'm going to try and make this a whole room tour of the DVD and VHS. And my movie list, I'm down to like one or two movies on the list, and a couple of them are I'll probably pick up next year, or I'm going to come back into my music as well, and do Pearl Jam Early Live, probably around Christmas time, end of the year. Then I'll come into games probably next year, because I want to get a few more here for Atari. Did get Pitfall 2 last winter. Hero came in last year, so there are some good games in here. Smurfs came in last year. Then some NES games, Super Nintendo games I want to pick up. Started collecting on NES as well, up on top here. I do want to get Mario Kart for NES probably next year. Started collecting on Sega last year because of a couple games in here for like Splatterhouse. You can only find on Sega. And I'm going to come back into my Atari games probably next year. Pick out ones I don't have yet. And then my Dolly Parton albums, I'm going to see what I need there for her music. Probably one or two early ones I don't have yet. I'll probably buy them on record. Because some of her early stuff you cannot find anymore on the CD, so you're going to have to pay more than $100 for them, or you're going to have to buy it on record. It's like one or two I don't have yet. Just picked up Great Pretender on CD. It's around $50 to $100 depending on shipping. Picked up Dolly's box set. So those are two big finds last year. And then anytime I can find like a best of or hits or some kind of compilation, I'll try to add something there. The Xbox, I haven't done nothing there. Some toys here for Star Wars. I do want to start collecting more toys. See how things go down the line. Maybe next year I'll look into collecting toys. Not yet. Because normally I don't find toys locally, so I haven't been able to do much. So I don't get out to stores that are further out, like flea markets and stuff. You really need a car for that. I'm just a collector. I'm not a seller, so I don't go out to places all the time. And I know you could get stuff a little bit cheaper at flea markets at times, but you have to have a car to get out there 2 or 3 hours away sometimes. And I got my Star Trek. Easy to reach on my Star Trek. Got Walking Dead. I think overpaid on it a little bit last year. I bought it a little bit more than. It's about $150 now. I think maybe $200 with shipping. I paid a little bit more than that for it, but I bought it all together. I started putting it together because I have part 1 here. I'm going to try to talk about some things and skim through some things on a certain shelf. So I keep movies I don't know in the bottom. I group everything together by actors or by franchise. Sometimes things are out of place, but not exactly how a video store had it. Group things in horror, comedy, because I have TV shows, I have cartoon, I have music, and music's been a part of me ever since high school, so I always have music. The first thing I ever collected on, and movies came after that. And finally got Ren and Stimpy, Beavis and Butthead in the collection, and building up stuff like Goosebumps. Got quite a few more in here now. And anytime I get a little poster or promo or something like that for this collection, it looks more like a video store. Older movies here as well. I'm not going to put little signs or something saying what things are and what section, because I don't need to do that. Older movies here as well, box sets, TV show box sets, older horror movie franchises like Nightmare on Elm Street, Exorcist. I'll have to rewatch the first one soon. Return of the Living Dead's over here. Alien. So I don't need to have everything on VHS, but I am trying to get as much VHS in the collection as I can. Most of it's comedy, western, science fiction, or a little bit karate kung fu movies. 1 or 2 horror movies do come in, but it's very hard to find a horror. I also collect Barbies from time to time. Up here are the vintage dolls. Some of them are haunted dolls. Because I've been interested in haunted dolls for a long time, and go by the outfits sometimes. They're more like a French dolls, thing like that. So I do have a quite a good selection, and some of these do come off eBay as haunted dolls. And then it goes into the VHS. A little bit Disney back there, some more collectibles here, plush or whatever they're called. And then a little bit of Blu-ray over there in the middle there. In the bottom, once in a while I do add a Blu-ray here and there, but you don't find good titles locally. So, more older movies here. And then it goes into the VHS on this side. I'm going to probably go through this quickly. The Universal Monsters, the Godzillas, and smaller box sets. And do get some horror, so but not a whole lot, because it's hard to find a horror. But some good titles like Ghostbusters, Terminator, I have on VHS, The Karate Kid, Back to the Future, probably one of my favorite movies. And then Titanic down below. Anytime I can find Titanic